Hi guys, let's talk about the first indices that we are going to take a look at today. So the first one that I'm going to talk about today is on the HSI. So over the week, based on this chart, we can see that HSI has been on an upward movement since early 2019. We have not seen any trace of resistance until somewhere in April. And in the whole month of April, we're seeing that the market has hit the top around the 30,000 area. So over the last few weeks, the market has been going sideways, and eventually the bears step in. And part of this is due to the trade tensions that we're seeing right now. And I believe that we have currently hit a pretty decent support around the 27,900 areas to the 28,000 areas. Of course, the past week, this area has been a pretty decent support, but I personally do not expect this area to hold. Maybe the market will rebound a little bit. This is what you likely see. It may rebound to this area and then retest, and maybe eventually break below to the 26,600 areas. Well, depending on the geopolitical issues that we're seeing right now, the market may eventually just break down all the way, maybe to here or to here, to this area. But as of now, I would say that if you were to short this market, you have a better chance of winning. Just find a good place to short. Right. Then let's talk about the S&P 500. It's almost similar to Hang Seng. Of course, the price action near April is different because in April it's still building up, but recently the market has just broken a new high, and it has started to we have started to seeing some rejections here. So on Monday the market dropped a lot, but then it recovered in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and eventually Friday it retested where it stopped last week. Based on this, what I can see right now is that the 2888 areas remains as a pretty decent resistance. So in order for me to say that the market is bullish, the price has got to go up to at least 2920 areas and stay above the 2888 price to be considered as a bullish momentum. But right now I think we're going to see some potential rejection here, and this is again due to the trade war and the negative sentiments that's coming in. So for this pair, I would say that it would be better to look for a short than a long at this point of time. Of course, no doubt, the MACD shows that it's not really positive. I mean, it's not really supporting the short because it might just close up, crossover, and go up to get the momentum. But if you were to switch to the weekly point of view, it's just the start of a bearish momentum swing. Yeah, despite this long tail here that we're seeing on last week's candle, I seriously don't think that this is going to be a reversal that is going to bring the price all the way up back to 2960. It may just come all the way to 2920, and that's pretty much all of it. While we're here, let's take a look at the FTSE as well. So the FTSE looks pretty bullish right now. Of course, we have a decent pin bar in a weekly candle. It has wiped off all the losses, on Monday and and we end the week with a gain. But on Friday we're seeing a pretty decent doji. Maybe the price will go up a little bit more, but if you let me make a decision right now, I would prefer to go with a short. If I want to short, I would take a look. I will watch closely at the Sun for 20 areas and decide if I want to make an entry. Of course, if on Monday there's this geopolitical tensions that's going to bring it down, then by all means look for key areas to short. I think the market may retest the 100 areas before deciding where to go next. Alright guys, let's talk about Bursa right now. For Bursa, I have two counters to talk about today. The first counter is Badini. I think Badini is in a pretty decent position. We are currently in the upwards channel. You see the price, it goes up, tests, came down, retest, and goes up. I believe this pattern should follow right here. So, of course, before buying into Badini, you have to understand the scope and the nature of their business. I think they're doing pretty decent in this consumer apparel and accessories stuff. So, if you're to look for an entry, you can look for an entry around the 365 areas, or maybe the 3.70 areas. I think in the long run, this should go further higher up unless there's a change in the fundamental, unless Badini are not making any decent sales anymore. The other one that I like to talk about is on Chrono. So if you're to look at Chrono, just not too long ago, this cost about $1, and in the recent year, it has reduced and gone down all the way to 43 cents, and right now the price is ranging around the 57 cents area. I think this is a good stock to keep a look at. As long as the price stays above 565 for the upcoming maybe few weeks, you can consider buying in after the trade dispute is all over. I think if in the longer time frame, this price is going to go higher. It's going to go like all the way here to retest the 67 cents. Of course, the 62 cents is a pretty decent resistance. Once it breaks up, it will easily retest 67 cents and maybe the 75 cents area. That's all I have for the Bursa update, and that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching my updates. Now, before you guys leave, I'd like to take this opportunity to recommend a page and a Telegram group that is managed by my friend. Please feel free to visit KLS Lion in Facebook, or maybe join their Telegram, which the link is in the description below, to get more information on trading knowledge. I believe that this group would eventually prove to be very beneficial for you guys in your Bursa trading journey. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. See you next time.